What's up, everyone? This is Ellington, and welcome back. This is a 4v4 on the settlement of Carthage. And guess what? This is not a tournament video on the settlement of Carthage. What we have today is a Rome versus Carthage scenario. So we have got 4 Roman armies attacking 4 Carthaginian armies, defending their city of Carthage. And I'm sure that you have heard myself or Joe on it talk about being tired of doing the, settlement of Carthage. A lot of Carthage videos, a lot of Carthage battles, even, but you know what? I thought this would be kind of fun because it is, the classic, Rome versus Carthage matchup. So I thought this would be kind of a fun one to do. This one was sent in by Just a Gopher. And given that they're all like the same armies, it'll be hard to tell who's who. But I can go over the people playing. Sorry. So on the defender side, as Carthage, we have got Just a Gopher. He is the one who sent the battle in. Pub, I believe. JMH and Frost. Then as the attackers, as Rome, we have got Ha Ha Ha. Hyperjet 74, Alfonsin, and Lumbriga. I'm not sure how to say those names, some of them, but those are going to be our Roman attackers. I did notice they were playing on large unit sizes here. Usually these guys will be 160. They are only 120 guys. So, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and kick this one off. So it looks like right off the bat, so we do have a lot of tortoises here, and then a scattering of towers. Honestly, they don't really only have 3 towers. Oh, and it was also, I didn't even think of, okay, so it actually is also a port assault. So Rome, one of the Rome armies here is actually got a small navy. Got some, a couple artillery ships here, and some Principes. Yeah, so a little bit of a navy here. I don't believe the defenders brought one. No, but they do have some units over here holding the beach. We have African pikes, late Carthaginian hoplites, and a Cretan archer. Then back this way we have 2 mercenary Italian swords. Now back towards the point, we've got some more pikes, more archers, more some Sam Knights, not more Sam Knights. More pikes here, noble fighters, sacred band, Italian swords, Libyan infantry, Carthaginian hoplites, Balearic slingers. So a decent little setup of guys here. Then on this Rome, we've got armored legionaries, legionary cohort. They also, interestingly, the defenders didn't put any artillery over here because there's some really good spots here. Some armored legionaries, that'd be a really nice one to hit with your artillery. But we do have a Roman ballista, bunch of Syrian archers and Balearic slingers, obviously. Ton of armored legionaries, which are very, very good. Evocati cohorts and armored legionaries over this way. Gosh, just so many armored legionaries. War dogs. On the ram, we've got, jeez. They gotta be playing on ultra funds or something here. Then one of the Romans brought 4 cavalry. 4 auxiliary cavalry. What? I hear shooting. What are you shooting at? Standard shot looks like going over this way. Maybe trying to go for the Evocatis. I love the shields here. Oh, just missed, man. That guy just saw his life flash before his eyes. Oh, there you go. 36 kills so far on that one. And then, is that the only one firing? Where did... Oh, yeah, because the Roman archers came up and burned that one. Well, that sucks. Alright, so Tortoise is coming in, breaking down the wall over this way. Carthage is going to play a soft defense here. They're going to hold kind of in this area here. and then these areas. You know, it doesn't surprise me. You know, Rome brought so many tortoises that majority of this wall is going to be gone anyways, so it's really going to make it hard defending some of it. So, but it looks like they're going to push forward maybe into that gap, which I don't think it's a bad idea. But it looks like he's going to... Nope, just a little... Okay, so he just moved up to here. The tower's kind of pushing this way. These towers are the only 3 towers they brought to this battle. Carthage has got a unit watching the back. The issue is that Rome doesn't have anything they can put back there. We got 2 of the artillery sitting here as well. Looks like they're going to try and counter off the Roman navy here. Now, this Principe general is going to land instead of going in. Probably not a bad idea instead of losing the Jin. You know, going in there's a good chance you're probably going to lose this navy. You know, unless they are forced to pull off. So, probably not a bad idea to get the Jin. Oh, nice hit. I guess they're just going to give up that spot, probably just because of the artillery. All right, over here we got Rome in the walls. Got legionary cohort, so 3 legionary cohorts going against some late Carthaginian hoplites and some Libyan infantry. And then we got one of them is going to try and sneak between the 2 units. Man, a lot of slinger fire coming from the Balearics. Libyan infantry trying to adjust their line. Now we've got another Carthaginian hoplite behind there. Now over on this side, Libyan infantry holding back some armored legionaries. But there's a gap in the line here for Carthage. Rome's going to sneak around and get around the line. Then fire shot coming. I think he forgot to take fire shot off of the Syrians, so they're shooting into this unit, but they're still using fire shot from taking down that artillery. Legionary cohort got around. Getting into the second layer of Libyan hoplites, or Libyan infantry. Now got a mercenary Italian sword backing up the Libyan infantry. Then over here, mercenary Balearic slingers, Cretan archers all coming over to this side. Gonna try and support this area here. Could be kind of tough for Rome. Yeah, they had to throw another unit in to back up the Carthaginian hoplites. A lot of Libyan infantry on the field for Carthage. Now over here, the Libyan infantry and the Italian swordmen came into battle because that first line Libyan infantry is already gone, taken down by that flank. Got a lot of stuff around this hill. That artillery, I guarantee, still has ammo. He's probably holding on to it for a little while, but he basically needs to wait till Carthage is pushed back to this area, and then he'll have really good shots with that artillery. Right now where the line is, he can't really get shots on it. Towers starting to come in next to the gate. I got some Libyan infantry. So yeah, some of the Carthaginians are starting to try and adjust towards this and address this threat here. Now, the naval general actually did not get off of his ship. He actually just kind of came over here next to the harbor and is kind of sitting there. That's a cool looking picture there. They brought 2 naval generals? Interesting. So yeah, there's 2 naval generals. Huh. Kind of an interesting setup. Now the artillery ships have moved up, trying to get more shots onto the point, looks like. some of the Carthaginian troops just decided to kind of defend over in this area. A lot harder angle for the ships to hit you at. Now this tower over here is coming way over in this direction, and Carthage is not doing much. Okay, now he's sending this guy here. At least it looks like it. Now the two towers here kind of stopped. They're taking their time, not going in yet. This one, though, is at 69% fire damage, so he might lose that tower. And that's actually kind of big, since they only brought 3 siege towers. Alright, now we got some holes getting busted in the walls over here, and actually behind one of the Carthaginian lines. So the line is up here, but they actually busted a wall behind it. And there's really not much defending, so they are rushing back, trying to get out of that plaza, because they are exposed here. We got Evocati cohort is already in the walls, and they are out of formation. Got the dogs, the war dogs are also getting in on the Carthaginian troops here. Man, now Rome is in this. So Carthage is basically stuck now in here and here, leaving this entire area for Rome to start forming up and getting into combat. Now over this way, Carthage is doing a really good job at holding back this area here. A lot of Romans. We got, 5 units of Romans in combat, including the Praetorian Guard. Praetorian Guard is already in. Praetorian Guard going up against the Libyan infantry. But that Libyan infantry is going to start dying. 83 and 69. Now, I think the dogs have been dealt with. Now, a couple dogs still alive in there. Poor pups. I'm kind of interested that they didn't try to go through here. Maybe a pathing issue. You might not be able to get quite through that or something. I'm not sure. There we go. Now they're going through. Got the jabby toss on the Balearic slingers. Nice toss there. Now I think they're going to try and get in. Yeah, they're kind of getting to the side. Now they're going to go for the Balearics. Another jabby toss. Well, honestly, he only got a couple kills. Interesting. This line here is getting a little slim. Evocati cohort and Evocati cohort. Then over this way, we've got 4 Roman units in. Armor legionaries and Evocatis going into 1 Libyan infantry and 1 mercenary Italian sword. Rome just lost one of his siege towers here, 100%, and it's about to go down 97, 98, 99, 100. So there goes that one, leaving only 2 towers here. Now the downside is that this one is now taking the primary tower damage. The arrow's shooting at it, so it's at 60% fire damage. This one is at 58% fire damage. So if they are not quick in getting into this, those towers are also going to break from fire, so they're going to lose that. That's going to leave them with only tortoises to get into the settlement. Right now is probably the time I'd be thinking about using... There's no way you're out of ammo, right? He must be out of ammo. I don't know what he was shooting at, though. That sucks, because, man, there's some good targets in there now. This whole hill is open to that artillery's fire. Big range presence over here. Balearics, Cretans. Yeah, 3 Cretans, 1 Balearic. Shooting into this. Shooting into the auxiliary Syrians and the auxiliary Balearics from Rome. And Rome is just shoving his troops into this, trying to break through this Carthaginian defense here. But man, Carthage is holding on by a thread. I'm not a huge fan of blobbing up like this. I'd rather have a couple of these units waiting in reserve to go in, because right now they're just kind of tiring themselves out for really no reason. Over here, this is looking a little better for Carthage. Got, I think, 3 Libyan infantry, but once again, Rome's kind of doing the same thing, just they've got a huge blob of stuff going into this combat, and you're just wearing out troops that really could just be resting and waiting to go in, or cycling in with the troops that are in the combat right now. But throwing them all into that spot all at the same time is not helping you. More troops coming up. They're not going to give up this spot anytime soon. Now this side is getting a little sketchy here. 167 and 115 between these two units. But I think they might be trying to take this Libyan infantry over that way. Rome, 86% fire damage and 85% fire damage. I think Rome's going to lose his towers. I think he's going to be stuck with only tortoises to get him into the city, and that is a huge win for Carthage. Carthage would not fare well against Rome on the walls. Rome on the walls, their infantry is going to prevail. But maybe through a breach where you can get them exposed or choked down into one tiny spot, Carthage might be able to pull that off. Really nice side shots coming from the Balearics. Getting into the side there of Rome. But I think he's getting pushed off by the Syrian archers from Rome over here. Most of Carthage's archer presence is right over here, or like the most concentrated area of it, at least, is right on this spot right there. And I think that's the only thing that is helping them hold this spot, is really the range support that they're getting. That's a cool shot there as well. There we go. Got some good shots. Now the cav, once again, like, why I don't get why Rome would put their cav into that spot. It's not doing anything. You're charging through your own men, so like you're not accomplishing what cav should do, which is getting a good solid charge on the enemy. Probably didn't need to throw that in pretty soon. Over on this side, looking pretty good. I mean, so far at least. Libyan infantry are holding on. Not getting a ton of kills at the moment, but they are holding. This side, once again, that's the side that's getting a little sketchy. I don't like that Carthage is giving up this tower, though. Although he doesn't... Wow, okay, so Rome is now coming through here. Carthage is in a little bit of a sticky spot here. You know, you've got a place you need to hold here. Soon you're going to need to hold here and here. Yeah, he's just going to give up that spot. I think he's just going to hold something like this and maybe up here. Because losing this spot... Or did it glitch? Did they get lucky? I think that Carthage just got really lucky. Wow. Okay, so Carthage just got super lucky. And it looks like this wall is glitched and did not break. So if he wants, he could actually continue to hold where he was thinking of holding. He can actually come in and he can hold this spot if he wants. I don't think he should have given this up, personally. You know, you could see where the blue line of this tower control is. Had he continued to hold here, the tower would have continued to support him. But now that he's given this up, now Rome is going to overtake this tower, and that tower is going to start shooting into him and make it very hard for them to hold their spots. But they've got a pretty big fallback here. A lot of range units running back towards the point. But most of this stuff is staying put. African pikes sitting inside the gatehouse here, holding back an Evocati cohort. Evocati came through a neutralized gate, so they should not have... Oh, they absolutely... They did not go through a neutralized gate. Good Lord. Woo! So the Evocatis took a ton of damage from the oil. And the African pikes are just racking up kills here. I think if the Evocati had just sat here and thrown their Pila through the gate, they could have done a lot of damage to the pikes. Over on this side, this is getting a little slim for Carthage. Got 2 units of Libyans still living. Well, put together 1 unit of Libyans holding. Pikes and noble fighters up on top of the stairs. Then over on this staircase, we have Sacred Band and 2 late Carthaginians. Now over here, we've got Romans coming in through here. So they did give up. They gave up this whole area, and they're going to hold here. and hold here. Once again, I would probably have held a little in front of that. Probably about right there because of the control point of the gate. If Rome wanted to, they could just put something semi in this area, and it would basically neutralize that gate. Oh no! Tell me they don't have ammo. If they've got ammo, man, that's gonna be incredibly painful. I don't know. It looks like Rome is just going to start landing on the beach here. There's a lot of death that happened in this spot, though. A lot of good people died. Some more good screenshots there, but man, I don't see Rome getting through this. Late Carthaginian hoplites, Libyan infantry. I mean, they might from the artillery. They might be able to do enough damage, but they gotta hope they've got ammo. Because other than that, I don't see them getting through this defense. Libyan infantry, mercenary Italian swords, a lot of stuff going there. Big push from Rome here. Armored legionaries trying to go through this gap. Oh no, we've got Cav coming through. Cav coming through, gonna get into the archers from Carthage. Carthage, you're gonna lose archers here, buddy. Oh no! They didn't protect the other breach, and they didn't protect their archers. So big Cav charge there. Keep going. He's got to keep his Cav going. Carthage is trying to get pikes over into that spot and trying to run his archers away, but I think he's gonna lose one. I think he loses at least one archer here. Not only that, they're going to be able to start flanking behind this gap here. Mercenary noble fighters coming over here. Nice jabby toss into the armored legionaries. All right, Carthage was able to get one of his archers out. But man, they are getting really slim over here. Got noble fighters fighting here against a Praetorian Guard. Unfortunately, Praetorian Guard should win that. 88 out of 120, 70 out of 120. 40 kills versus 49 kills, so it's relatively even so far. But over here, now we got an armored legionary going to go up against this Libyan infantry, but this Libyan infantry is very, very low. Noble fighter holding this side, but man, they are exposed on so many flanks here. They still have units on this side. Jeez, 3 hoplite units there, multiple range units, Libyan infantry, multiple stuff over here. I think at this point, anything that's available on this side should be taken the back way back to the point, because they are very exposed over here. They have so many different areas that are open. Sacred Band should probably come in to help this. Or, yeah, either one of those Sacred Band. They're also going to need help over here. They've got I guess they've got the pike, so that'll do all right for now. But if the Romans are smart, they'll just use their pila into the pike, and it should do really well on that. Nice shots into the Praetorian Guard from the Cretans. 150, or the Balearic, sorry. 153 and 8 kills. So this guy guaranteed still has ammo. Plenty of ammo. Pikes going against armored legionaries here. All right, this entire area is pretty much Rome's now. So now they can start pushing this way. They just need to hold that spot for now, and maybe they can start pushing through towards the harbor here. The push from the harbor is done. They are gone. But now they're going to land the cruise. Or at least the crew is landing. And I don't know, guys. This is an interesting matchup. You know, typically Rome should have a very good advantage in this, and they do. But I don't really like the way the Romans have played this. I think that they have given Carthage quite the breath of hope here. You know, just in a lot of ways, they kind of threw their stuff in willy-nilly, into situations they didn't really need to. I'm not sure what Rome's idea was there. 48 kills on the noble fighters. Should really want to see more than that. Evocati cohort, armored legionaries, but a lot of fire coming in from Balearics and Syrians. Pikes are trying to hold that spot as long as possible. Now they are engaged over this way. Got Libyan infantry and 3 hoplites going into these armored legionaries from Rome. Now over here, it's exposed. Like, there's nothing holding here anymore, so they're leaving this Balearic to hold back the Praetorian Guard. Now the Praetorian Guard is pushing through the Balearics. Yeah, he pulled him back. There we go. Evocati's probably going to go in now. Once again, kind of unnecessarily. Not really a point to throw the Evocati in there. The Praetorian was doing perfectly fine. Yeah, Carthage is reforming its line at the corner here. Better hope that Rome doesn't come up and capture this, though. If they do, they're in a lot of trouble. Nice shot there from your archers, though, getting right into the sides. And then they got a lot of range setting up here. Cretan archers and Balearics. Sacred Band is holding back this push. 34 kills. But over here, that unit is gone. They have fallen back more towards the point. But Carthage is about to lose some units here. They got wrapped around. Principe Gen coming in from the ship. And then another unit of armored legionaries coming to flank. They're going to lose these guys here too. Pikes and Italian swords. Small units, but, losses are losses. Any of those units could be useful at the point right now. They really don't have much left on the point. I would definitely say that the balance of power is starting to get into Rome's favor. Now the Principe may die here. If he's not careful, he may lose that general. But the armored lead, no. I mean, your main hope here is that these 2 units kill the general. Other than that, you're about to lose both those units. A lot of good archer fire coming in from the Syrian archers. Oh, the pikes just getting annihilated by Javies here from the Evocatis. A nice Cretan archer fire coming from behind. I'm not a huge fan of the amount of spears here. Just me personally, I'm not a spear hoplite kind of guy. I typically prefer more aggressive units, but if you can make it work, that's absolutely fine. Sacred Band holding back this Praetorian Guard. Praetorians are going to break 120 kills. The Sacred Band 87, and then this one here is pretty much 98 with 7 kills, but I think he's getting javied by the armored legionary. Samnite warriors just facing off against the Evocatis and the Praetorians. Then up on this hill, looks like Carthage might be finally calling a retreat. General Noble Cav moving back. No, Noble Cav, 63 kills. Looks like he's been doing some cycle charging here. But he is very, very hurt. And the general is dead. So we have one Carthaginian general dead so far. Now the downside here, if Rome wants to, they're probably going to be able to come up and capture this cliffside. Once you have this cliffside, it is going to make holding the point a nightmare for Carthage. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. Because as Carthage, 1, is Rome going to take it? 2, is Carthage going to try and stop them from taking it? They've got a lot of range up here, but they don't have a lot of melee infantry. They have 1 noble fighter, and then they have these depleted units here. Sacred Band, Carthaginian hoplite, and Libyan infantry. They could probably do a little bit in holding, but they won't hold for very long, I would say. The Sacred Band will probably hold the best, but I don't know if they have enough to keep Rome off of it, so I think their hope at this point is that Rome doesn't go up here.
Although Carthage is doing a really nice job of countering off Rome's archers. He's got his Cretan archers duking it out with the Syrians. Now the Cretans look like they're probably getting a little low on ammo. I mean, this one's probably doing pretty good, and that one's probably doing pretty good, but the one with 100 is probably about a quarter ammo left. Sacred Band here made 102 kills. Then over this side, I think the one African Pike died. So leaving this one here. Now we do have some Cretan archers up on the building. Shooting into the general looks like probably a good target. You know, if he's going to put him right there. But now it's stopped now that he's got that testudo up. Velites here. Now they are not defending this area. Are they going to move the Sacred Band into the spot, or are they going to stay out in the area? Because one, they want to, Rome can get right up there and kill all your archers, and that is exactly what he's doing. Man, that's rough. 2 archer units, both have ammo. I guarantee they have a decent amount of ammo left, and they are gone. And they're wasting their ammo on Testudo. Big mistake there by Carthage, I think. You know, Sacred Band should have been up here holding the spot to keep Rome from getting up onto that building. That's painful. You know what? It happens. You don't catch it all. You know what I mean? Now they pushed. Carthage pushed multiple 2 units up here and getting into some of these armored legionaries. So they pushed forward and are holding them back a little bit. And then fell back their Cretan archers, and they're going to reset their defense there. Interesting, a sacrifice of those 2 units. And Rome is not going to come up here. Okay, that I think is huge for Carthage. Because Carthage now has the high ground secured. So if he sets here, as long as Rome decides that he wants to push through here and here, Carthage is going to be able to nail him in the back. So that is a huge thing for Carthage. Sacred Band and African Pikes getting into the combat on the armoreds. But the African Pike over here just getting tore to pieces by range units. 32 out of 120. He's got Velites and Syrian archers just ripping him to shreds. Look at all that's been lost in that spot from Javies and archer fire. So I think the other pike is probably going to need to pull up, and they're going to need something else to go there. Noble Cav, just regular general's bodyguard. The other noble Cav is back this way. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe trying to go and find a way to get in and around. I'm not sure. Samnite Warriors actually pushing over by the harbor. Then we got a noble fighter here. Oh, maybe the Samnite Warriors are maybe going to try and get in behind. Might be able to get the nobles in here and get the Samnites in behind. Might be a good pincer move. Yeah, you can see all the depleted units coming in, but hey, whatever they've got is useful. Now they do have an Iberian sword just sitting, just chilling back here. Probably use those Javies right about right now. Because we can still have Balearic Slingers, Cretan Archers, and 2 Cretan Archers sitting up this way. Looks like Rome's just going to kind of hold. Well, maybe he's going to come in now. I was thinking he might be just holding off a little bit. Gotta love this classic matchup. Yeah, I actually haven't seen someone do a classic Rome versus Carthage game in a while. I think it got really overdone there for a while that people stopped doing it. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool to get the replay sent in. Yeah, so I believe the Gen is dead now. One of these Roman generals. Samnite Warriors are able to get in and now getting the Balearic Slingers shooting into the back of the Principes here. Oh, can you get him and get out? Yep, get out of there. Run! Run, Samnites! At this point, yeah, just run away. save the unit. So you know this unit was coming in, so you just get the Sam Knight out of there. Save it while you can. 51 kills, nothing to bat an eye about. I think he's gonna go for a jabby toss, maybe through the, or he's just gonna attack the side. Oh, nice. I mean, that was 7 kills right there, and he's going in. Sacred Band gonna pin down this other unit while the Sam Knight comes and gets into the side. Not a ton of kills out of that. And then he's going to move forward and protect his flank. Good move there by Carthage. By a combination of 2, I believe. Yeah, 2 different Carthages. Maybe set up here so the Sam Knight continue work on the Armored Legionary there. Cretan Archers moving up. They've 25 kills. Plenty of ammo left. Look at these shots they're about to get. Oh, but is Rome going to come silence them? I think Rome's going to try and shut up the Cretans here. What is... Got a Roman general unmounted? What? So... Well, that's interesting. So, the Roman general lost some of his horses. Must have dismounted at some point. And some of his horses got scared away because half of his unit is not on horseback anymore. And the Cretans are about to get charged, though. Yeah, the Roman gen should be able to finish that off. A lot of archer presence here from Rome. A couple of these guys still have ammo, but I bet this one is probably getting pretty close to being out. Big push, though, here. Got the Sacred Band and Libyan infantry holding this massive flood of Romans. Armored legionaries, for the most part, and I think a Praetorian. No, it's all armored legionaries. But like I said, those Cretans now are getting really nice shots into the back there. Now the Noble Fighter is about to get flanked. 72 kills for him. 72, he's only lost 2 men, but it looks like Rome's going to be able to wrap around him a little bit. He needs a little help, or he needs to readjust. General's bodyguard from Carthage going to move over this way. Maybe try and get a side shot in it, or a side, a flank hit. Words. All right, Noble Fighter's up to 84. There you go. He readjusted, adjusted his line, so now he can really get into these these armored legionaries. I don't think he's used his headhunt yet. Right now would probably be a pretty good time to do that. Sam Knight's at 69 kills. Carthaginian hoplites are almost down. Hopefully get those Iberians into this, otherwise they're going to lose that spot. What is this? Noble Cav. And this is getting really, 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 thin for Carthage. Been a fun battle, though. Definitely been a really fun battle to watch. Some things that I might change or suggest, but, overall, just entertainment-wise, it's been a very fun battle to watch. Carthage is holding on by the skin of his teeth. Roman Gen was actually killed. I think that the Carthaginian general here came in and helped clean up the Roman general. So now we got multiple Carthaginian gens running around, but this one just got peeled to hell there. That was painful to watch. Gonna get a flank charge here. Get into the back of the line here for Rome. Decent charge there. Just trying to do some, some morale penalties. That's a good idea, getting the hell out of there. The other gen's bodyguard is going to loop around. Nice cab play there. Where's he going? All right, he's going to go and try and break this unit. And over here, we've got the Noble Fighter, 145 kills. It's making it work, dude. Down to 71 men, but 145, so he's gotten twice the amount of people that he's lost. But the Iberians, they did not last very long. The Armored Legionary, it's going right through them. So what's going to happen, if they're not careful, they're going to come in right through this way. Got some braking happening, though, for some of these Roman units. Could be huge. Man, the balance of power is really, really shifting towards Carthage's favor. Carthage looks like he might be able to pull this off. Good cav play by the gens. The Noble Fighter just doing as much as he possibly can. 182 kills, 58 men left, but he's going to get a Samnite to support him. Now we got some rear charges again from the generals. Nice charge there. Rome's running low on troops, guys. Keep that gen moving. You keep that gen alive. Keep him getting cycle charges. Might be able to pull this off here. Avocati cohort is really, really low. Wavering. He's getting so close to breaking. But he just steadied. He's shaking. The gen get out. Okay, the gen got out of there. 27 kills. 128 on the Noble Cav gen. And then the other general's bodyguard is 17 kills. Now, the Noble Fighter is getting into the Roman archers now. He's going to get a ton of kills here. 214, 44 men left, but there's nothing to stop him. Armored Legionary is really the only thing that's going to put a stop to this Noble Fighter. It's exhausted. 44 men left, 223, but he just broke that unit. Now he's going to go in the next one, but now he's going to get flanked. The Samnites broke. Oh. Samnite, or the Noble Fighters, 227, 41 men left, but look at that huge flank by Rome. But as they're flanking, the Balearics are getting really nice shots on them. This Noble Cav gen, 6 men left, just trying to get as much as he can. 27 men killed on this, 19 left. Oh, he pulled off. He could have gotten a charge, but I think he realized they turned around and tried to get out, so he gave him kind of an awkward charge. Noble Fighters are at 21 out of 120, 239, and there they go. They're about to break. 239, 239 kills. But I don't think Rome's got enough here. I don't think they've got enough to take this. The nobles are gone, but there's a lot left. A lot of range units that Rome's going to have to get through. Very heavily in favor of the defenders now. I think Rome's just going to full push down this way. So maybe Carthage can get in and get it on the side there. Get the gens around and get in the back. The other gen coming around towards the point. Syrian archers up on top of the wall. They're about to break. They're exhausted. Most of Rome is just completely and totally exhausted. I think it's army losses, though. Casualties sustained. A lot of breaking. Generals dead. Or fled, I guess is the proper way. Yep, army losses kicking in for Rome. And I think it is safe to say that is a GG. That is going to be a win for Carthage, successfully defending their home. Let's go look at some kills here. It's a Pyrrhic victory. All right, so just a gopher as Carthage with 1,425 kills. 134 on the Noble Cavalry, 89 on this one. His archers, 85, 72, 92. Carthaginian hoplites didn't do a lot in the way of kills. Libyan infantry was 69. Pikes, 95 there. 74 on the Sacred Band. Oh, wait, that wasn't. Sorry, that was PUV 14 or 1156. Just to go over with 1425. Nice kills on the Balearics, 156, 160. Pikes, not a whole lot there. Libyan infantry, not a whole lot. Keep in mind they were going up against Rome. 239 on the Noble Fighters, 103, 110 on the Sam Knights. Then JMH 3773, 2,223 kills, 153 on the Noble Cavalry General. The Archers 127, 115, 330 on the Pike. Living Infantry did about as well as they could, 87, 89, 87, 116, 109. Then the Noble Fighters 248 and 145. Then finally Frost with 1,253 kills. Archers, this one really did the best at 123. Pikes, not a whole lot, unfortunately. Sacred Band did really well, 154, 104. Then 105 on the Noble Fighter. Now for Rome as the attackers, we have Ha 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 as Rome with 2171. The 2007 or 278 kills on the artillery ship. Archers did okay, 143. His infantry all did really well, 184, 119, 208. Very nicely done there, 166. Then Hyperjet with 1,714 kills. His ballista only got 5 kills. Archers 104 was the best there. His infantry did pretty solid, 174, 128, 132, 189, 186. Then Alfonsin with 1,293 kills. His Cav all did pretty abysmal, I'm just going to be honest with you. Praetorian Guard, 4 of them. 141, 134, 145, and 172. Typically, you honestly are looking to get a little higher kills with that, but you can see by the chevrons they got. They got some solid quality units there. Then 127 and 105 on the legionary cohorts. Then Lumberga with 1,578, 234 on the Onager ship. His Principe is not a whole lot there. They were all on ships. The Archers 131, 92, and 81. Then the Avocados with 127, 65. Not a ton on them. Then once again, 3 Praetorians, 178, 125, and 105. But that's it. That is going to be it for this battle. The classic matchup between Rome and Carthage. Just something that we have not seen a whole lot of recently. A lot of people have not done this matchup because for a long time it was very overdone. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to commentate. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to go hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.